Hey guys, good morning. How are you? I'm great. It's Thursday, one more day till Friday. That's exciting, and I get to see my babies and spend the weekend making them happy. So it's exciting. I can't wait. Hopefully I get my 9-year-old because I ain't seen him in 2 weeks. So I got to talk to him on the phone last night, and it's a lot harder when you go so long without seeing them, and then you finally get to talk to them, and all you want to do is cry because, I don't know, kids live one time, like why keep them from their parents, especially if they're doing good? I don't get it. Like, it's that kid that has to hurt because he's the one that wants to be with me. He's the one that, all kids, especially kids and moms, nothing against dads, but I mean, there's just something about moms that every kid wants to be with their mom. I don't care who they are, especially guys anyway, because a lot of guys, kids, boys are mama's boys, So, but all I can do is hope, So, anyways, okay, so I went to a 90-day treatment facility, and I knew, 90 days wasn't going to fix me, because, I mean, look how many years that I've been lost in addiction, that it's not going to happen in 2-3 months. Yeah, it's not going to happen in 3 months. So, I mean, it's what you make it. Like, I don't know. I got anything and everything out of it. Like, I took all the notes I could. Even on weekends and stuff, like, I would go to the library, or I would read self-help books, and I would, constantly be learning something, whether it be about addiction, me. I mean, that's what I did a lot. I not only tried to learn about the addiction that was going on in my head, but I also read all these books that gave me my faith back. I read all these, like Joyce Myers. She was a very great person to listen to, because she flat out says it how it is. I mean, she don't sugarcoat anything, and she is just right on. So I definitely recommend read a few Joyce Myers books, because it helps. But I got to learn me, and I got kind of to learn how to be in society, and like just how to watch how you talk to people, and that words, you can't take them back. That is the one thing that you can't take back, because nobody will ever forget what you say. So, I mean, and it's so true that your tongue plays such a big role in your body. Because if you think about it, if you have a horse and you have like the metal piece in its mouth, to guide it to wherever it's going, that's like our tongue that's guiding us, and just like the little guy, the little captain on a ship, I mean, he's got this big old ship, and he's guiding it with that little turny thing. But it is so true. But so a good friend of mine, Jessica, posted me in this thing this morning, and I needed that. I needed to hear it, and I need to share it with you guys, because this lady that wrote this was so, I mean, she is right on, and I hope that I can get a hold of her and talk to her, because, I mean, everything she said was so true. So I just want to tell you guys, like, a few of the things that she talked about, and then I kind of put, like, my sense into it, and, like, I kind of put how it related to my story. So, she said that, addiction, especially heroin use, it hides in basements, bathrooms, bedrooms. Well, mine I didn't only do it in my mom's bathroom, but my kids always knew when I went into that bathroom that I was going to be in there for a while and I was going to be different when I came out. So if they were around, I would start going in my closet because they wouldn't know to look there. But my counselor, you know, she said, when you go home, like, just like you guys, if you guys use your bathroom and you guys are getting clean, and, like, I mean, sometimes my kids are scared for me to go into the bathroom because they don't know how I'm going to be when I come out. And that is so true. Like, so they come in with me, especially my 9-year-old. Like, you know, he don't want me to fall back. He's so proud of me. Like, he's more proud of me quitting smoking cigarettes because he hated it. And, oh, he writes me cards and stuff that say, I'm so proud of you, Mom, and I'm happy I'm not smoking. And it's so cute. Thank you, buddy. Glad you're not smoking either, but thank you. I know what he meant, but it was cute. But make that bathroom, like, change it. Like, if you have to redecorate it, because I still to this day hate going into my mom's bathroom. Like, I'd rather go outside if I have to. But, because it's that reminder, you know? Like, make it a good place, you know? Like, play with your kids in the bathtub and just, you know, get that bathtub paint and just do, I don't know, just make it a better place instead of, like, a dungeon, you know, like, I don't know. That's what I did. Well, that's what I'm working on. So, but, like, when people see me in public, like, especially at fairs and stuff, like, all the people either that I used to hang out with or I went to school with or, like, they wouldn't even stop, like, just because either all the rumors they've heard or they knew what I was doing, the bad things, the bad people I was hanging out with, like, they would just straight walk by me like I was invisible. Like, even before, like, all of this, like, I would even see, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed it too, or, like, maybe even do it, but, like, at the grocery store or something, I'll see people that are on my friends list on Facebook, but, like, they'll talk to me all the time on Facebook, but if I see them in person, like, they won't say a word to me, so it's crazy, like, but now they do. Now they definitely do. But then that lady talks about, you know, just like my mom, she would ask herself, like, what she did wrong, like, why we turned out how we did, because it wasn't just me, it was me and my brother, and, I mean, she gave us a great childhood, her and my dad, you know, they I don't even know how to describe it, but it was amazing. Like, I mean, my mom was a cheerleading coach, my dad was a football coach, my brother and him raced four-wheelers, like, I mean, we got to go in a hot air balloon. Like, how many kids get to go in a hot air balloon? Like, seriously. Like, it was so neat because they came to our house and we had a racetrack out in our backyard for my dad and them to practice. And one of the fields beside our house, like, that's where they put the balloons up. And, like, half of Marengo came to our yard to watch the hot air balloons, like, go up. And it was really neat, actually. It was, like, the neatest experience ever. Like, that is so what I would love to do, is go up in a hot air balloon again. And, like, even with all my family, just, like, that would be neat. Even to take my kids up, they probably wouldn't do it, but I'd make them at least once. Gotta do it once. But like, you know, we got to go on a cruise when I was like 13, and you bet your butt I ran that cruise. I thought I was it. Like, I had my own little credit card thing, and I got virgin strawberry daiquiris. But I'd always run around in like the captain's lounge and dressing up at dinner time, and it was just, they had a teen dance club, and it was so neat. I felt so grown up. And all the food was free, so I, like, every morning I would get up and eat a bunch of ice cream. But then, like, you know, on Christmases, we would drive to Waco, Texas, and, like, it's just the neat stuff you do when you're kids. Like, even, like, when we would drive there, and I would lay, because my brother took up the whole back seat, so I was left with the floor of the truck, like, of the SUV we had. And so I had to lay on the floor, but it was neat because, like, while you were, you know, had your head down, like the highway, it's like dum dum dum. But I don't know, just I miss that, like sleeping in a car, like that was so fun. Like, and it seemed like, you know, my mom would always be like, "Well, if you go to sleep, you will get there faster." And that was so true. So that's how I think of life today. Like, if I want something to happen, like, fast, or I'm excited, so I hurry up and take a nap, and then it's like, bam, right there, you know. So, of course, you know, me and my brother were both on it, but it was like, he started and I followed, you know, like, that's why it's so important to be a great role model. If you have younger siblings, like, seriously, they watch you. They do. They watch everything about you, and you're the one person that they end up wanting to be like. Like, that is so true. I mean, my brother, I might have annoyed him when I was a kid, but he, you know, he never once, like, was mean to me. I mean, sometimes he was, of course. He taught me to be tough, and, you know, he taught me how to fight, and he was mean to me sometimes. But it made me, you know, strong. I wasn't a wimp, that's for sure. But, you know, he let me hang out with him and his buddies. And, yeah, when I got older, that wasn't great. Because it was like I used his friends and he used mine. Or his friends used me and I used his. You know what I'm saying. So, and that's usually how it works. If you have a brother that's 2 years older than you, and he's a varsity football player, and and you're a cheerleader, and you're a freshman, and you're cool. Like, I thought I was cool as crap, you know? Like, I was a freshman just coming into high school. My brother was on the varsity football team, and so everybody knew me, Keith's little sister. And, I mean, it was cool. I felt so, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know, it was crazy. Anyways, so so now, you know, my mom, and I'm sure my dad, I don't know, but I don't know how he really feels, but my mom, I know, has probably a lot of guilt and embarrassment and shame, and I wonder if my dad does too. I don't know. He don't really talk to me about his feelings, so, but I would imagine. But my mom, it's caused her to have so much depression, like, from how we are turning out and how we turned out. You know, like, she hides in her house. Like, I know that has a lot to do with us and how, I mean, I'm sure we are an embarrassment. I mean, it's not a good thing. And so she does. She hides. She don't go nowhere. She sleeps all the time. I mean, she goes to work and goes home. You know, she's not who she used to be. Like, she collects antiques. Like, they used to go to the flea market, but she don't even do that anymore. And I have a lot of guilt, you know, because I feel like I've made her that way. Like, I wasn't only lost in a dungeon, but, you know, it kept her locked up too, because she didn't want to face what we had put out there, you know, and I'm sure that's every parent. So, and then the lady talks about, like, the addiction's wingman. But she says it's like the whispers from other people. But it is. But it's also those people that judge, and that when we're down and at our worst, help us up. Like, why be mean, and why push us further down? Why judge us and why hate on us? When that's all you're doing is helping addiction win. When you could be support to somebody. It's like, you could, because you're just sitting there knocking us down further and farther. Instead of being like, man, you can do this. I remember you were strong in school. Like, just don't judge us if you've never been there or you've never seen it. And if you don't think it's a disease, well, you need to do some research. And if you don't know nobody lost in it, then you're in denial. Because I can guarantee everybody in this world knows one person that is battling drug addiction. Everybody in this world has one person. I can guarantee you that today. And if you don't think you do, they're just really good at hiding it. And trust me, you will find out. Because it's everywhere. It is all over. And you're not going to tell me that you don't know somebody that's battling it. And if you are in denial, though, I mean, if you can't go have fun unless you have something, you're probably addicted. If you wake up every day and you need it, you're addicted. If you are constantly thinking about ways to get it, you're addicted. If you need money all the time, so you, like, even if you plan to go to parties or birthday parties or holidays with your family and you need it, you're addicted. Like, denial's a big thing, and the first step is admitting you have a problem. I agree with that. But it's not embarrassing anymore. Like, that's what I'm trying to get out. I'm not embarrassed of it anymore because I'm winning it, and you can win it too. You can join this fight with me because it is possible. So what? Hate on me, talk about me all you want because I was a drug addict. But you know what? I'm a recovering woman battling addiction right now. So there's a big difference, trust me. So talk away all you want because I'm an open book right now. And I can guarantee you anything you say wouldn't be something that I wouldn't talk about on here for thousands of people to see. So just putting that out there. And then, okay, sorry, it's 18 minutes in almost. But there is a way we are all paying for addiction. Whether you see it or not, whether you've been hit by a B&E, breaking and entering, or whatever, if your car's been broken into, if you've had relatives steal from you, I mean, crap, like banks, gas stations, stores, they're getting robbed at gunpoint. They're, memorial things are getting stolen, like important things that we've lost from people, like my, grandpa's ring, or, stuff that our parents were saving for years and years and years, and we just steal it like it's nothing and sell it to a pawn shop, and sometimes they never get it back. Sometimes they might. Whatever the case be, do you seriously think that we would, some people, yeah, they're a little messed up in the head, but I can guarantee you that if a bank or something is getting robbed, a store is getting robbed, if a house is getting robbed, it's because of drugs. it is not because they're like, this sounds like a really good idea. Let's go break into so-and-so's house and like steal everything they got for no reason. That's not how it works. Something is making them to do that. Something is pushing them to want to do that. And that's why it's so important that we need to put a face on addiction and help people. They're sick. It's not like they were born evil. I mean, maybe some people, but it's usually the parents, their upbringings, their some kind of traumatic happening in their life, you know, or just maybe the people that they hang out with that get them to do it. Either or, there is a reason behind everything. That's why when they say everything happens for a reason, that couldn't get much more point blank. Everything does happen for a reason. There's a reason that we tried drugs, there's a reason we did drugs, and there's a reason that they controlled us. Now, whether or not that reason be you let it beat you and let it kill you, or you let it make you be stronger. You let it make you be stronger and get over it and do whatever it is you have to do to save you. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Life is so worth it. Life is not as ugly as you see it right now. I can promise you that. I hated everything about life. I hated everything in it. I hated everybody around me. You know, just like I said yesterday, normal people. Normal people is what I called normal, was the ones that could get up and go to work and play with their kids and not need something to take a shower, you know, like that's what I took normal as being. And I mean, I know there's not really a normal out there, but I'm coming my kind of normal, and it feels so good. Like, it really does. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I think I want to be and want to do what God would want me to do. Like, I feel something really special that He's working through me. I know that. So I just try to think of it like I am doing whatever He would do. And that's how I think about life all day long. I would think, I would act, I talk, my actions. Like, I mean, sometimes I lack, especially when people make me really mad or somebody has something negative to say. Like, because I'm just so freaking tired of defending addiction. Like, I'm not tired of it. I'll defend it for the rest of my life. But those people that don't understand it, that knock us, that say that all heroin people need to die, that, you know, those people drive me insane. And they have no idea. They have no clue whatsoever. They couldn't live one day in our shoes. I can guarantee it. But that's okay. I'll defend it. And try me. Say whatever you want. Please. Say whatever negative thing you have to say about me, about addiction, about addicts, about whatever. Because I love to bring some comebacks because I got some good ones. Trust me. So, okay, I'm almost at 25 minutes. Sorry. Thank you for listening to me, though. Thank you for taking almost 25 minutes out of your life to listen to me. And I hope you'll have a great Thursday. If you guys need anything, feel free to talk to me or call me. My number is 740-481-1441 if you need to talk or, you know, are just having a bad day. I do got some work to do today, but I will definitely call you back if I'm too busy. But I try to not be too busy for people because it's your life and it's important to me. Whether you think it or not, whether I know you or not, just life in general is important to me. And all of you deserve to have a happy one. You do. Like me. Because I never thought I would. So, coming from Tiffany Robinson, Marengo, Ohio, one of the most grateful, proud, happy, content, peaceful, grateful woman, lady, woman, lady, battling addiction. That's what I am. That's who I am. And that's what I'll always be. I'm not going to always be an addict, but you can guarantee you I will never stop giving it my all in battling addiction. I'll do it till the day I die, but I'll be damned if you label me as an addict for the rest of my life. You guys have a great day, and thank you. Bye.